It is the Matt Murphy Radio Show. We'll get to your calls momentarily as it is First Amendment Freestyle Friday. 615-737-9986. 615-737-9986. We would love to hear from you. At 7 minutes after 5 o'clock, many of you have gotten off work. Many of you are off for the weekend. Maybe you've got an abbreviated week next week. I certainly hope so, considering it is the Christmas holiday. I would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good weekend. And I'd like to say a very, very special thank you to those weekend warriors out there that make our weekend special. Obviously, we talk about the firefighters, the police officers, the EMTs, those first responders. We talk about the nurses and the doctors that man the hospitals to make sure that if we are in need, there's somebody there that can help. We also talk about the restaurateurs, the convenience store workers, all of you folks that work hard on the weekends so we can get out and have some fun, particularly this time of year. My goodness gracious, if you're working at Opry Mills Mall, God bless you. God bless you. I drive by there on occasion, and it looks awful. Thank you for working out there. And thank those of you who find yourselves working on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or the day after. Now, we'll be here Monday through Wednesday. So, or at least I will be. I will be here Monday through Wednesday.
Got a mouse in your pocket?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
I'll be here Monday through Wednesday.
Ken Weaver will be here Monday through Wednesday. So that's the we. Yeah. That's right. Ken Weaver and we will be here Monday through Wednesday.
You better act right. I'll take Ken Weaver with me on Wednesday. Ken, you want to get off at 1 p.m.?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ken's coming with me. How about them apples?
For those that don't know, Jackson has decided to abandon the show during the holiday season. And go to a different show because it gets off earlier. I mean, that's it, right?
I mean, that is the reason I did. Well, here's the backstory. Me and Matt were talking about our holiday days off.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided as a team that we were not working Christmas Eve. Matt couldn't get somebody to cover him. I got somebody to cover me, and then somebody asked me last minute to fill in and help out.
That's an interesting way to say that Matt loves the audience and wants to be here for the audience, and you don't. That's a weird way of saying that.
I've got family engagements.
What? Somebody's getting engaged?
No.
You getting married?
No.
Oh, hey, Ken, Jackson's getting married.
I think the listeners think we're getting married, so I don't know how that's going to work.
I just don't like the it's fine. I can't hide the fact that I like Jackson. He's a funny guy. And he does a marginal job running the show, which is better than most. I'm a hard grader. So I can't hide the fact, but now that has become, according to some in the audience, an infatuation. And I don't think I like that word. In fact, I know I don't like that word. I don't like the word infatuation when it comes to Jackson. I don't want to get anywhere near it.
Well, Ken's coming with me on Christmas Eve now, so.
Well, good for y'all.
We'll be off at 1 o'clock.
I'm going to be here with the family. That is the Matt Murphy Show listening audience on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Mm-hmm. Thanks. I did leave out the 3376 says, you're leaving out the elevator, man. Thank you to the elevator. I mean, all of you.
Is that still a thing?
Truck drivers, Amazon drivers, all you weekend warriors, I will miss a category of work. I don't think it's still a thing, Jackson, to answer your question, at least around here. But in New York, I mean, there are still apartment buildings, at least as of like 15 years ago or so.
They don't trust you to push a button?
Mm-mm. There's still apartment buildings that have older style elevators in them that require elevator guys. Sorry, I got a little gassy there.
You know who else we got to thank on who works on the holidays?
Who's that, Ken?
I bet you some of those plumbers out there.
Oh, Matt. Ooh. What are you talking about? Is it true that the worst day for plumbing in the calendar year is Super Bowl Sunday? That's what I've heard.
No, the day after.
Yeah,
because you're getting all the wings and the cheese and the
well, I bet the
snacks.
I bet the day after Christmas is no picnic either.
I bet that's number 2.
I guarantee you we got plumbers listening to us right now who could tell us. They're like on the text line, look, man, somebody will tell us. You know there's a plumber listening to us.
100%. 100%. We get the workers.
You got to appreciate those plumbers, man.
Man, they do great work for the most part.
They do dirty work.
Yeah, it's a crappy job. Crappy job. And I wish it was wiped out completely. with all of that said, thank you. We really do appreciate you on the Murphy Show, and I appreciate all of you holding, like Clint, who has held for some time. Clint, thank you for your call and thank you for your hold. How are you?
Doing well, Matt. Merry Christmas to
Merry
all
Christmas.
of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I agree that you've been giving far too much time to the seminar callers because they when they make it clear that they're not interested in a constructive conversation, you should just pleasantly say, bless your heart, and let them go.
Yeah, probably so.
That's
Yeah,
not
no,
why
you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I admit it's a failure of mine. I get like a dog on a bone, and I shouldn't do that.
Yes, sir. But I'm a military service member, and I want to set the record straight because I know there's been some rumors out there about how we have gotten the bonus, the warrior dividend. And so it wasn't taken from our BAH, our basic allowance from housing. It was paid as a supplement to BAH. That way it would be tax-free. And so it didn't even come through the regular pay process where it would, we would get a leave and earnings statement. And then, several days later, we would get the payment. It just hit the account last night. And so since it was tax-free, it was exactly $1,776. And I know that it didn't come from BAH because I did check my leave and earnings statement for my check that'll be on the 31st, and it's exactly the same. So as to where the money came from, I don't have an answer to that, but we did get an email today that told us that it was paid as a supplement to our BAH.
Well, no, thank you for the clarification, Clint, and thank you for calling in and holding to give it. That's great news.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's good stuff. Obviously, the guy that called wanted to mischaracterize everything that was going on. There was a line of thought. Donald Trump, I will admit that, and you know what? If we're having an honest discussion about Donald Trump and not a seminar caller style discussion, then we can have a reasonable conversation about Trump's obsession with tariffs, what I believe he's trying to accomplish with the tariffs, why he has dug his heels in on that conversation, and why he says things like, oh, tariffs is my favorite word. It's like my fifth favorite word in the English language is tariff. I love tariffs. And I'm like, come on, man. I get it. I mean, that,
He's trolling, man.
He's trolling the left. He's trolling those that hate it. I get that. I disagree somewhat with the policy position, although I understand, or at least I believe that I understand what the long-term play is. I wish that he would just be, and I guess I can understand why he doesn't do this, because you're handing food for your enemies, but I wish he would just be a little more open about what it's going to mean for us to right the trade imbalance that currently exists, particularly the trade imbalance with China. I would love to get to a point where free trade exists, but you have to have free trade amongst parties that are on, relatively speaking, the same level playing field. If you have free trade between one party that uses slave labor and stolen intellectual property and another party that, that works hard and gets the research to engage in the intellectual property to just have it stolen from another party, well, then that's not a fair and level playing field. So there's that. In the meantime, 4460 has a question not for me, not for your humble host, Matt Murphy, but for Ken Weaver in the newsroom.
Okay.
Can you please ask Mr. Ken Weaver why he's avoiding a huge news story out of Mount Juliet? I don't think you're avoiding that story. I thought you were talking about it earlier today.
What's that?
The donuts and massage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, was there one of them?
Tell me what, let's find out from Ken. Ken, give
To
us
the newsroom with Ken Weaver.
Let's go to the newsroom, boys, with Ken Weaver. We've got breaking news. This donut shop is not really named this, is it?
What?
I think I'm being I'm not going to say it. Somebody said the name of the donut shop, and I'm not doing that. What about this massage parlor, Wheeler?
Well, Brother Murphy.
Weaver.
And,
Wheeler.
And Brother Jackson and the fine listener to this show.
Uh-huh.
There are 2 women under arrest facing charges related to prostitution, but also running an unlicensed massage parlor. 2 women, ages 45 and 49, were taken into custody. And they apparently, allegedly, engaged in some sexual activity while carrying out these unlicensed massage duties. The building is located in a
strip mall.
Yeah.
Emphasis on strip.
Right. And right next to them is Donut Time Donuts.
Okay. Donut Time.
Yeah, Donut Time.
I think I know exactly where this place is.
Well, it's right there. It's right off the corner of Stewart's Ferry Pike and Mount Juliet Road.
Oh, that's where I got your Christmas present.
Was it a gift card?
It was.
In addition to the Donut Time Donuts, there's Vapor City, Mount Juliet, e-cigs, Kratom, and Vaporizer store, and then an Exxon gas station.
Well, after you go to the massage parlor and get yourself a nice hour-long massage, who doesn't think that it's donut time? Right? So you got donuts, you got the massage with whatever, and you got, what was it, the Kratom and CBD store?
Yeah, Vapor City,
Okay,
Mount Juliet.
Those are the 3 business establishments?
And an Exxon gas station.
And an Exxon gas station.
Sounds like one hell of an afternoon.
Okay, so you got the gas station, the massage. I'm just trying. What's our order, fellas?
You start all the way. I don't know. You might want to. Never mind. I'm not going to make that joke. I was going to say. I'll just tell it. I was going to say you want to make the massage parlor the big finish, but
so to speak, in the order
the
of
grand
operation.
finale.
Right.
But apparently, one might think, there's the ongoing joke, that police officers like donuts.
Uh-huh.
Maybe, these officers over there at Donut Time were wondering what in the world is going on over there.
That's a popular joint over there.
But, it just happens to be that Donut Time Donuts is right next to where this establishment is.
2372 says, I wonder if that donut shop sells Long Johns. That's a style of donut.
Or Bavarian cream filled.
Fritters. I would go.
Boys.
I would go gas station.
Well, yeah, you got to get the chore out of the way first to reward yourself.
Right. Gas station.
Kratom.
Vape shop. Massage.
No donuts, then massage.
No, I don't want to be full up on donuts. I'm going to eat a bunch of donuts and then go in there to get a massage? No, man.
There's apparently a convenience store over there, too.
Yeah, so I'm going gas station. I mean, you do you, Jackson. If we're riding together, I figure we'll get finished around the same time, so we can go in whatever order we want. But I'm thinking gas station, go ahead and fill her up. Maybe get a soda for the road later. Go ahead and head on over to the vape shop, get my Kratom. I don't even know what the hell that is.
I don't either, man. Well, actually, I do know. I looked it up earlier today.
Yeah?
It is apparently a natural speed, if you will. It's a plant that apparently people in Southeast Asia, workers in Southeast Asia would chew that would help them. It would give them a burst of energy during the day.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what you do with it. I guess you chew it.
Oh, so another snack.
I've seen these bags or bottles of Kratom in convenience stores.
I wouldn't touch it.
No, I mean, I wouldn't either,
Yeah.
but I think they're in pill form, I think, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm going gas station, grab us some Kratom over there. I'm not going to take the Kratom because I don't want to be all hopped up when I'm getting my relaxing massage. Then you go ahead and go with the relaxing massage and then slide on over to the donut shop for the big finish.
Yeah. The Exxon there is apparently called the Quality Corner. It is spelled KWALITYKORNER.
You know you're in a good part of town when they're misspelling quality. That's awesome. I had a guy, I was playing golf with a guy in Birmingham, and his name, well, I won't say his name because people might know him, but his name was Sky, S-K-Y, his first name.
Yes, sir.
And he was a funny guy, and I don't know if this story will be as funny to you as it is to me, but he's like, there was a Center Point, which is a suburb of Birmingham, massage parlor, very similar to this one, where they were doing stuff that this was licensed, but they were doing stuff that they ought not do. And it was a pretty big story that people got busted in the news. And like guys got, the place got raided and people got carted out of there, in handcuffs. I mean, Johns and massage therapists. And my buddy Sky says, Murphy, did you see who got caught up in that prostitution deal? And I'm like, well, no, Sky, I didn't. And he said, oh, you won't believe it. And I said, well, who was it? He said, Sam Farlow. And I said, Sam Farlow? And he goes, yes, Sam Farlow. And I said, no, not Sam Farlow. He said, yes, Sam Farlow. I said, the Sam Farlow? He said, yes, the Sam Farlow. I said, Sky. He said, what? I said, who in the hell is Sam Farlow? He said, you don't know who Sam Farlow is? I didn't. Apparently an amateur golfer in Birmingham. I don't know.
Oh, and I was wrong, boys. The Exxon is separate from Quality Corner.
Well, where am I going to get my gasoline? Now I got to reconfigure my plan, Ken.
So now we're going to the vape shop first, then the donuts, then the big finish at Quality Corner.
Well, Quality Corner is the convenience store there?
Yeah, it's a convenience store that apparently is underneath where these ladies were conducting business. No pun intended.
Well, pun accepted.
Yeah.
Pun might not have been intended, but we took it anyway.
And then there's also an eatery.
Oh no!
That is just across the way. It's called the Tipsy Thai.
Oh well.
Looks like a Thai restaurant where apparently.
Okay, so now we got vape shop, massage, Tipsy Thai for a little Thai food,
and then the donut shop.
Donut shop at the end for dessert. All right, that sounds like a hell of a weekend. 24 after the hour, Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Hey, hey, hey. Jackson, you want to apologize for what you did in the last segment?
I did nothing.
What do you mean you did nothing? You did plenty, pal.
Why can I
not find? No. I'm not apologizing for anything. I'm very frustrated because hold on a second.
He can't find a nincompoop.
No,
Ken.
I've got a nincompoop. It's just every story has a video component to it, and I need some words here. Hey, you want to apologize for what you did?
I didn't do anything.
Ken, you want to apologize for what you did?
I don't
Ken,
know.
I need a heartfelt apology. I was so offended.
All right, I'm going to apologize for what we did.
What'd we do?
Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any music for this? We need some tender music.
Oh, I know something perfectly when you've been caught doing something you shouldn't.
No, I mean, you're going to play the wrong. I mean, what we need in 2026, we need more musical interludes on the show. And I feel like we need tender piano music to demonstrate the level of sincerity.
Oh, this is perfect.
Okay.
People get caught to this song all the time.
All right, go. Say. It doesn't even work.
It does.
It does not.
Do your heartfelt apology.
You're fitting square pegs into round holes.
Okay.
Or
you just
in
said,
this case, you're fitting a football into London Humphrey's hands from 4th and 26 or whatever the hell it was.
4th and 14.
4th and 14.
4th and Banks is what I like to call it.
Oh.
All right, it just don't work. Just get rid of that music. We'll figure out the music. We at the Matt Murphy Radio Show, to include your host Matt Murphy, our intrepid news director Ken Weaver, and Jackson Williams, our executive producer of the broadcast, who also screens telephone calls and, generally speaking, does everything else on this show, would like to sincerely apologize to the proprietors of the business establishment Donut Time. Donut Time is in the same location as this massage parlor, but as we thought you clearly understood, they have nothing to do with the happy endings that are going on in the massage parlor.
They do not.
They have their own happy endings at Donut Time, very different happy endings. They include eclairs and delicious lemon-filled and cream-filled donuts and the standard donuts, the glazed variety, and all of that. That's a different thing entirely. Donut Time, we sincerely apologize for any confusion that we may have caused, and I hope that you enjoy a robust business today, tomorrow, and for many, many years to come. Sincerely, the Matt Murphy Radio Show on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.
Yes, sir.
Is that good? Is that
Yes.
You think I did? Okay.
I just feel the jokes running through my head, and it's so.
If you do it, then we'll have to apologize for the apology. No, somebody got mad at what happened? Somebody got mad at us.
A caller called in and made the point that this business was not involved in this
That's
particular stuffing.
That's fair.
Right.
Fair. They have nothing to do with that
they
massage
do not.
parlor. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Except that, I mean, the only thing they have to do with it is that they're in the same vicinity as the other business.
And it's funny to
talk about donuts.
Well, here's something else. And that donut business has nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just go ahead and tease a story for you coming up at 6.
Okay.
Remember that Wilson County School Board member?
Oh, was he naked again?
Yeah. What about him?
Well, he has been arrested again.
Oh, no.
On new charges.
Same type?
Yes.
Oh, man.
We got to get Mandis back from vacation.
And he turned himself in.
Listen, y'all, at some point, in all seriousness, he turned himself in. Why are you giggling?
It's the third time.
This guy's got a problem, y'all.
Yes, sir. Well,
Jackson, this man has a mental problem.
They're just allegations.
Come on, y'all. Look, at some point, I can't joke about it anymore. I mean, it was all fun and good when it was BJ Hot Chicken. And old boy is showing his breast and thighs, but good gracious.
Showing his drumstick.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's showing something. Showing his chicken tenders. But
we'll have more details coming up.
More details at 6 o'clock. We'll discuss it then on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. 9029 says, was that the a View style walkback? Whatever. I mean, I don't want to cause harm to. I mean, I love donuts. I love donut businesses. I love Donut Time. All times are donut times for me.
The businesses near where this happened are legitimate businesses.
That's right.
And they are no way in any form involved.
You notice that somebody called and complained that we were casting aspersions against Donut Time. Nobody called to stick up for the Kratom shop.
Well, they probably don't want any type of scrutiny at all.
Right. Hey, man, we're trying to run a legitimate Kratom business around here. I know people use Kratom and whatever. I understand that it's legal. I also understand that it is time for Nincompoops in the news on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. I was a big winner yesterday, and so I get to go first. Ken Weaver is the victor for the week. Ken Weaver already owns the crown, and he has the trophy. Your trophy's right in here, Ken Weaver. Hey, while I start doing this story, Jackson, you ought to go over there and get Ken's crown and take it to him.
I'll go get it.
Okay, Ken, you need to get it because you need to be wearing that crown for later on when we talk about Oklahoma and Alabama later on. Ken Weaver, we're less than 2 hours before kick.
I'm not going to. In no way, shape, or form am I tying that to that game in Norman.
All right. Well, you can wear the crown just for the Nincompoop victory. We now have a brand new crown and trophy.
You're sending Ken to come take my trophy?
Ken Weaver is the official winner. Today's the last day, and there's no way that you could overcome him. He is the winner in the clubhouse. He's Dormy.
I'll fight like a mountain lion,
as they say. Well,
no, Ken Weaver.
No. Is that how a mountain lion fights? Take it, Ken.
No, Ken.
You deserve it, Ken. That's the newsrooms till 2026. Till 2026.
I will take it back.
Ken Weaver's got that in the newsroom till the new year. For the next year, he'll have that. Okay. Here's my story. Let's see if I can finish off the week with a victory. A woman in Japan tied the knot with her AI husband, sparking a discussion about ethics and the bounds of artificial intelligence. This comes to us from the island nation of Japan. Yurina, I guess it's pronounced like Purina, Yurina Noguchi, a 32-year-old woman living in Japan, recently walked down the aisle to wed Loon Klaus Verdure. Loon Klaus Verdure is a version of a video game character that Noguchi created via Chat GPT. Despite an onslaught of negative opinions and, quote, cruel words, Noguchi said I do to Verdure, who she viewed during the ceremony through a pair of augmented reality smart glasses. In a video shared by the outlet, Noguchi wears a whimsical ball gown wedding dress and holds a bouquet of white and pink flowers as she approaches Verdure, displayed on a phone screen at the altar. Because Noguchi had not assigned a computerized voice to Verdure, the groom's vows were read through the wedding planner, Naoki Agasawana. You know what? When I picked this story early today, I knew that the thing that would make y'all laugh the most is me trying to pronounce these damn Japanese names. That's okay.
Keep on going.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just going to plow through it. Anime, first born in Japan, the culture of devotion surrounding animated fictional characters has only been intensified with the introduction of artificial intelligence. Noguchi, a call center operator, shared with the outlet that she first became familiar with ChatGPT when she was asking it for advice about her engagement at the time, which she described as fraught. The chatbot recommended to her that she break off the partnership, and she promptly did. Earlier this year, she returned to ChatGPT to craft a version of Klaus, a video game character and eventually a chatbot who was able to closely mimic the persona manner of speaking. Thus, her partner, Luna Klaus Verdure, was born, and she's now married to him. An affinity for ficto-romantic relationships are on the rise based on a ficto-romantic.
Ficto?
Ficto-romantic. That's an industry term.
I thought you were talking about feet.
No. Ficto as in fictional romance.
Oh, I thought you were saying thick.
No, these aren't feet people.
No, well, I mean, some of those Japanese are.
You can make a lot of money doing that.
What?
Selling feet pics.
Oh.
You don't know about this, Ken?
Yes, I do.
Tell us more about what you know about it, though, Jackson.
I know people can make an absurd amount of money.
Selling feet pics.
You ever? No.
Nah, I got ugly feet.
Not. I was looking, not showing.
No.
What do you mean? Oh, no, now you're offended?
Yes, I don't partake. I know about it.
I guarantee you somebody over at that massage parlor has been asked about their feet.
Boys, we could shave the hairs off of our toes, put a ring on the little ones, and we'd make money.
Yeah, I mean, there's somebody out there. Man,
I mean, they don't know where the feet are coming from.
Well, if the internet has taught us anything, is that there are a lot of freaks in this world.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of weirdos.
A lot of weirdos in
Yes,
this
sir.
world. Experts argue that using artificial intelligence to imitate human interactions is dangerous. Most normal people understand that. Noguchi is not dissuaded. She said she's aware of the risks that it poses, but she is very happy with the nuptials, and she hopes to be married for a very long time.
Well, we hope so, too.
Ms. Naguri is, or whatever her name is, Noguchi is my nincompoop for the day. Jackson?
Yes.
You want to go?
Sure.
Okay.
Philadelphia Flyers radio broadcaster
Oh, no. You
suspended.
shouldn't do this.
I'm not going to play the audio. I think that's smart.
Are you going to say it?
Probably not. But I can weasel my way around this.
Yeah, I'm just going to get out of the way. I'm just going to slide out of the frame.
All right. Philadelphia Flyers radio broadcaster suspended for an oral sex joke.
Oh.
You could say he blew it. The Philadelphia Flyers have suspended radio play-by-play broadcaster Thomas Saunders for making an inappropriate comment while on the airwaves when a hot mic picked up a joke about oral intercourse. It all went down in the third period of the Flyers' 5-3 loss Thursday night. After an icing call, Saunders threw the broadcast to a commercial break. The only problem was it didn't go to break. Seemingly, someone in the booth went down to the floor. Saunders was heard saying something inappropriate, and then his partner looks at him and says, "I think we're still on the air, Tim."
Uh-oh.
Another person, his partner said, based on the boisterous laugh he let out, it sounded as if Saunders thought he was joking before realizing it was not April Fool's Day.
Uh-oh.
Goodness.
No, we're not, are we? Saunders asked. Unfortunately for him, they were, and his bosses were listening.
Oh.
On Friday, the Flyers confirmed they were aware of the incident and announced that the radio network and the team would be issuing a suspension. These remarks do not reflect the standards of conduct or values we expect from anyone associated with our organization. Effective immediately, the Flyers, alongside our radio partners, 97.5 The Fanatic, have issued a 2-game suspension while we address this matter with all parties involved.
Uh-oh. That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Sir, gotta be.
You're a nincompoop.
How
Yeah.
long's this old boy been in the business?
Wait, who's the nincompoop? Is the guy that said it or the guy that didn't pull the
producer.
The producer's the nincompoop. Oh, the producer's always the nincompoop.
Well,
There's
I
always at fault.
imagine the producer just have you guys seen that meme of Will Levis, the surrender cobra?
Yeah.
I imagine he's probably working on a highlight or something, and then
Yeah.
he hears that and he just goes, "Oh!"
But you know what, though? I mean, as a veteran of the business, you got to know you can't do that.
You got to take care. You got to be careful. I mean, I know. Look, I cuss like a sailor. It is a vice of mine, and I admit it. But I haven't been caught on a hot mic cussing in a long, long time.
When was the last
unintentional cussing? I can't remember the last. I remember this though. When I was in high school, I'd been working at WTHO, WTWA, WTHO, your better country FM.
Yes.
WTWA. 1240 on your AM dial.
Yeah.
The Heart of Thompson. Your favorite easy listening hits from the 40s to the 80s. Anyway, WTHO played Thompson High School football games.
Yes, sir.
And the announcers at the Thompson High School football games, one was the district attorney in town. His name was Dennis Sanders. And I forget who the color guy was. But they apparently, I don't know. I was back at home base. I'm 16 years old. I'm just running it from home. They're on remote. I don't know what they were drinking in their coffee cups, okay?
Okay.
But they talked very differently about the crowd that off air than they did on air. And I could still hear them off air. Well, one time I was away from the thing and they went to a break and I had to run. I was trying to get back to pot them down to hit the commercial. And before I could do that, they thought they were off air. And Dennis says, "Look at the headlights over there on that one."
Oh.
And then his buddy says, "High beams over there, buddy." So I got him to break, and I had to tell him. And so I communicated back to him. I was like, "Hey, guys, that last thing that y'all said went out." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." Like, "Oh, no." And so his way of repairing it was to come back and say that they were talking about a car.
Oh.
We were talking about an automobile. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. And I'm like, dude, nobody thinks.
We're afraid that it's going to interfere with the athletes on the field.
Look at the headlights on that one. Ooh, high beams over there. We were just talking about an automobile. Thank you very much. I was like, whatever, man. Ken Weaver, your nincompoop. Look at that award-winning trophy.
Look at that
big old trophy.
Son of a gun,
Thing's
man.
as tall
Dr.
as you.
Mitch.
Oh, man.
I mean, he spared no expense on this. This is a real trophy.
That thing's heavy.
This thing weighs about 25 pounds.
And that crown comes out of there, and you can put it on your head if you wanted to,
Woo,
kid.
I'm going to as soon as I don't have to wear these headphones.
All right, let's go.
All right, this happened on December 2nd, boys. A parent has been cited with misdemeanor child endangerment after charging a coach during his son's 10 and under youth football game in Shasta Lake, California. The parent is accused of charging at the opposing team's coach after his son was tackled by a player, then picked up by the coach and pushed back toward the field after the play. Well, the sheriff says the player's father, who was an assistant coach for the other team, perceived the push to be an assault and ran across the field to confront the other coach. The sheriff's office said when the coach swung at the other coach who had picked up his son, he missed and hit a child on the sidelines. The child, fortunately, wasn't seriously hurt, but the parents requested charges be filed. Well, as you can imagine, whenever that coach hit that child, well, then other adults stormed onto the field. And it turned into several fights. Video shared online shows a brawl with people grabbing onto each other and throwing punches.
Yikes.
The sheriff's office says at some point during this incident, one coach was struck and knocked out.
Good gracious.
To top it all off, this was a game to raise money for charity.
Well, so the kid was tackled.
The kid was tackled. All the other coach was doing was picking him up and, helping him up and then sending him back on the field.
I'd need to see video if he shoved him back into the field.
As sheriff says, he looked at the video.
That's awful. And it was all for charity.
All for charity.
Jackson's calling a flag on the play. He thinks the guy shoved him.
Yeah, I mean, if you shove a kid, the dad's probably going to get mad and come at you.
I think the dad jumped the gun.
I think the dad jumped the gun.
I'm on the other side of that. One way or the other, there's a bunch of nincompoops involved in that story. And that's how we play Nincompoops in the news. There's the award-winning Ken Weaver back in the newsroom. My name's Matt Murphy, and there's Jackson Williams. You can early vote off, and let's see who comes in second place this week. Will Murphy make it a clean sweep for Weaver Murphy? Jackson, is he shut out this week? Who knows? Let's find out. 55 after the hour. Super Talk 99.7 WTN.